Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode on Vedic mathematics. Today we are going to learn a new concept of multiplication using base method. So whenever we talk about base method, we actually compare the numbers that are given in the question with 10, 100 and then 1000 and so on. So this is how we actually compare the numbers using 10, 100 and 1000. Say you have 12. So what is the base of this number? The base of this number is 10. And how would you compare? The comparison is simply 12 is 2 more than 10. How much is it? It's 2 more than 10. Now if you take 25, what is it if you take 25? And if you compare it with base 10, it is 15 more than 10. So this is the comparison, right? So now we would be using this concept and solve various questions, right? Let's take an example first. Solve it traditionally and then we'll apply this shortcut using the base multiplication, right? The first question that we are going to use today is 12 into 13. What is it? 12 into 13. Then 3 into 2 is 6 and then 3 into 1 is 3. And then you have 1 into 2 and then you have 1 into 1. So the answer for this question is 156. What is it? It is 156. And now this is the answer for the question using the traditional approach. Now let's try to solve this question in the technique that we are going to learn today. So first step that you need to do is write the question. That's important, right? Write the question like this, which is 12 into 13. And once you write the question, identify the base of this question. What is it? You need to identify the base of the question. So what is the base of this question? You can see 12 and you can see 13. So it's very clear the base of the question is 10. Therefore, you need to compare each of these numbers with 10 and understand how big it is or how small it is when you compare with 10, right? That's the first step. So after identifying the first step, which is the base, you need to understand how big it is or how small it is. So you have 12. So what is 12 minus 10, students? How big it is than 10? It is plus 2, right? So 12 is 2 more than 10, right? Simply. And then 13 is nothing but 3 more than 10. You have 2 and 3. That is the second step. And what are you going to do now? Let's do it. For now, you take these two numbers. What is it? You take these two numbers, multiply them, and whatever the answer that you get, right? Whatever the answer that you get, that should be kept on the right hand side part. What is it? You have to put it on the right hand side of the output, right? Now, this is the base is 10. Therefore, this is one digit, right? This is one digit. Therefore, whenever you multiply the numbers that you receive, which is 2 into 3, the output on the right hand side will also have one digit. In case whenever you multiply, you get two digits, you have to carry the first digit to the left hand side. Currently, we have 2 into 3, which is 6, isn't it? 6 is a single digit. Therefore, there is no problem with this question. You directly write 6 here. That's the first step. What is it? You understand what is the number over which the number is going to become 12. So 10 plus 2 is 12. So 12 is 2 more than 10 and 13 is 3 more than 10, right? So you have 2 into 3. What is the next step, students? See, when you observe this, the next step is nothing but 12 plus 3, which is 12 plus 3, which is 15. At the same time, when you sum 13 plus 2, which is also 15. So that means 12 plus 3 or 13 plus 2 in a crisscross way. You can take anything, either 12 plus 3 or 13 plus 2. What is it? It's nothing but 15. What is it? 15. So write this number here, which is 15. So answer is 156, right? I'm repeating this again, students. You can either take 13 plus 2. You can either take 13 plus 2 or you can take 12 plus 3. Anything is fine. You just take one number like that and that would be 15 and then it's 156, isn't it? That's the answer for this question, students. Let's take more examples and I'll make it clear for you. What is the next question, students? Next question is 19, right? Next question is nothing but 19 into 11. What is the first step? Identifying the base of this question. What is the base of this question, students? It is 10. The base of this question is 10. Now 19 is 9 more than 10 and 11 is 1 more than 10. Then what is the answer, students? Answer is nothing but the answer will be divided into two steps. The first step is multiplying these two numbers. When you multiply these two numbers, we will have 9 into 1. As it is single base, which is 1 0, which is one digit, the answer will have only one digit on the right hand side. Therefore, it is just 9 into 1, which is 9. Now, what is the answer for this left hand side section? You can either take 19 plus 1, or you can write 11 plus 1. In any case, you get 20 as the answer for the left hand side section. Therefore, the answer to this question is 209. Hope you are clear with this example. Right? Let's take few more examples and make it much more clear for all of you. The next question is 125 into 107, isn't it? What is the base for this question, students? It is 100. Let's take it 100 so that the question will become easy for us. So how big it is? So it is plus 25 when you compare with 100, isn't it? And plus 7 when you compare with 100, isn't it? Now you have 25 and 7 together, and then you multiply 25 into 7. This is a 3-digit number. This is a 2-digit number because 100, you have 2 zeros, right? So therefore, the right hand side of the number will have 2 digits for sure, right? So what is 25 into 7, students? How much? So 25 into 7 is nothing but 175. What is it? 175. But we can accommodate only 2 digits because that's the format. So write 75 here, but you have one carry that should be carried to this particular number. Let's do that. Now, what is 125 plus 7 or 107 plus 25, students? It's nothing but 132. What is it? 132. But what is there? 1 is there here. So you sum 1 plus 132, you get 13375. So therefore, the answer for this question is 13375. Amazing. This is a shortcut that will really help you to solve the question in less than 15 seconds. Let's go to the next question now. Most of you must be thinking that it is very difficult when you have to multiply different numbers like 1003 and 1007, right? So in this case, the question is very simple. The base is going to be 1000, right? The base is going to be 1000. So the answer would consist of two parts. The first part is 3-digit on the right hand side, right? So let's begin now. So 1003 is 3 more than 1000 and 1007 is 7 more than 1000. Now when you multiply these two things, this is going to be 7 into 3, students. 7 into 3 is nothing but 21, right? What is it? 21. But the problem is right hand side should have 3 digits. So I add 0 to this. Simple. That's the basic concept, students. And now 1003 plus 7 is nothing but how much? 1003 plus 7. How much? It's 1010. Therefore, the answer for this question is 1010021. Simple. This is a shortcut and use it wherever you want. You'll be able to solve these kind of questions in 15 seconds. Hope it's clear for all of you. And now, most of you must be thinking, what if the number is lesser than the base? Let's take an example, students. Say it is 90 into 93. What is the base for this, students? It is 100, right? Now, you need to understand how this number is comparable to 100. So 96 is less than 100 by minus 4. The same concept, students, but this time it is negative because this number is less than the base. Similarly, 93 is minus 7 because 100 minus 7 is 93. This is a basic funda of this question. Now, what is the answer? The answer will definitely have 2 digits because we have 2 zeros in the base. What is 7 4, students? 7 into 4 minus into minus plus, that would give you 28. Amazing. Now we have 96 minus 7 or 93 minus 4. What is the answer? The answer is 89. Therefore, the answer to this question is 89 into 28. Is it clear for all of you students? Amazing. So this is a technique that can be followed by anyone now. Hope all of you are confident. So let's take one more case, students, so that you will be able to understand the concept in a much more better way. What is 90 into 87, students? 90 is minus 10 less than 100 and 87 is minus 13 less than 100. Isn't it? Amazing. Now, when you have minus 10 and minus 13, you have 10 into 13. So the answer would have 2 digits after the right hand side. So 10 into 13 is 130. So I have 30 because I can have only 2 digits on the right hand side. So 1 should be carried away, right? Because it's 130. And then 90 minus 13 or 87 minus 10, that should be the left hand side section. 87 minus 10 is 77. So 77. So and when you carry 77 plus 1, it will become 78 30. So answer is 78 30 to this question. Hope it's clear for all of you, right? So how can you use this concept now where one number is positive and one number is negative? So let's do that. So the first question for this kind of questions is 106 into 19. So the base for this question is 100, isn't it? But one number is more than 100 by 6, but other number is less than 100 by minus 7. So in this case, what would you do, students? Simple, the same concept, which is 6 into 7. What is it? 42, which is minus 42, right? But the problem is in the answer, we'll have 2 digits on the right hand side, because it is 2 zeros in the base, right? So write 42 minus 42 here. What is it? Minus 42. And then you have 106 minus 7 or 93 plus 6. Anything can be done, which is 99. So answer to this question is 99 minus 42. But minus 42 is something which we cannot write it in the answer. So therefore minus 42 means we have to subtract this number from 100. What is it? We have to subtract this number from 100. So it becomes 58. As it is negative, you have to subtract from the 100. Which is the base, and then answer to this question is 99 58. Students, hope all of you are clear with this concept. The same concept can be applied for the squares also. For example, if somebody asks you what is 983 whole square, how would you write 983 into 983? But 983, the base of this is 1000, right? 1000. So, but this is lesser than 1000 by 17 and this is lesser than 1000 by minus 17. But the answer should have 3 digits in the end. What is it? 3 digits, because the base is 1000. And then we have 17 into 17, which is 289, right? And then 983 minus 17 is nothing but 966. Therefore, the answer to this question is 966,289. Hope all of you are clear with this concept now. You have to solve any multiplication in just less than 15-20 seconds with the concepts that we have learned so far. Hope you're loving this techniques. Let's stop this video now, and we'll be coming up with more techniques in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for so much of love that you're giving us. We keep sharing, liking and subscribing to our channel. Thank you everyone. Hope to see you in the next video.